And here you can see it's separated by student, so the student's name, grade, and student ID is here. Then you can see her winter report card scores and the courses they're for. And we didn't separate students by page, so the next student just appears immediately after that, alphabetically sorted by grade and by last name. So again, this just saves you the trouble of printing out every single report card and looking at it that way. Any questions about grades report? I also have a link to the documentation on the campus community site. If, while on the grades report, you click on the Help tab, and then down at the bottom under Related Links, if you click on Product Information Grades Report, it will take you directly to that page in Campus Community with all of the documentation, instructions on how to use it. And then it says, for more information, see End User Documentation located on Grading and Standards Reports page. So this shows you, this has documentation for every single report under Grading and Standards. Next report I'd like to show you is the teacher load and teacher schedule reports. I think many of you have gone through the audit of making sure teachers are assigned to the correct sections. And this is really, really important because of our upcoming teacher value-added analysis. We really want to make sure that teachers are assigned to the correct sections and aren't missing any sections or assigned to sections that they don't actually teach. So these two reports are great for kind of auditing that and looking at that as a whole for your school. The path is schedule reports teacher load and teacher schedule batch. Scheduling reports teacher load. And you can either do it on one specific teacher or you can do it on all teachers. Let's see. Let's look at all teachers. So here you can see all of the teachers listed alphabetically. And then up at the top, it's showing you all of the different day rotations. But you can see the totals over here. So in the fall, this teacher had 3 courses and 3 sections. And you can see the total number of students here and then total number of unique students. Now this won't show you which specific sections are assigned to. It'll just show you numbers. If you want to see the specific sections, you can go to Teacher Schedule, and it will prompt you to select a specific schedule in your schedule dropdown. And they recommend limiting the number of teachers you report on. If you print too many, it's going to give you a warning. There are X more sections in this time slot, but there's not enough space to print all of them. If you want to select just a few teachers but not all, you can hold down Control and start selecting like that. And just leave departments as all. You can click Generate Report. And then you can see the teacher's name is at the top of the page. So these are the specific courses and sections this teacher was assigned to for winter and spring, along with student count. And you can see here there's a teacher with a blank schedule, and that might be because the teacher no longer works there, in which case we need to actually end their enrollment record. Or it might be a mistake. Maybe this teacher accidentally should have been assigned to some sections, but they weren't. Any questions about either of these reports? Okay, and both of those have links to the campus community documentation as well. Student picture status report. I've got a few questions about how to find a list of students who are missing pictures in IC. And until recently, there was no way to do that because picture is not really a field in ad hoc that you can run a report on. But we did just get some custom reports built by custom computer specialists who are our value-added reseller of Infinite Campus. You may have noticed in Infinite Campus there are some reports with this red diamond icon, and those are all those new reports that we just got. Some of them aren't relevant for us, but some are really helpful. So if you go to Student Information Reports, Student Picture Status, you immediately notice the difference in the way that the report looks. And you can tell this is a custom computer specialist report because at the top of Internet Explorer it says custom computer specialist. And you can run it for the whole school. You can run it for just a specific grade. If you only wanted to show missing photos, select yes. Then you can sort by student grade or student number. And you've got a list of students missing photos at your school, along with their grade. You can also run this report and export it to Excel if you want to. If you find a student who has the wrong photo, there is actually no way to delete a photo in IC. If you want to get rid of the current photo that they have, go to Census People, and you see here there's a link that says Upload Picture. You actually have to upload a blank image file. I actually have one, basically just a white square that says no photo. And you just have to upload a new one. There's no way to delete the current photo that's in there. So this is the little photo, fake photo that I created that you can upload. Any questions about the photo report? All right, the last thing I wanted to show you all, I think a lot of you know about this, but you can create user notices that get posted to everyone at your school, and they'll appear on the Infinite Campus homepage. Under School Notices, it will appear here. And the way you do that is in Index, you go to User Communication, User Notices, and you click New. You give it a start date, so when you want it to start appearing, and then you give it an end date, so when you want it to stop appearing. And you select Publish to Campus. Publish to Portal. Portal, for those of you who don't know, is the feature in Infinite Campus that lets parents and sometimes students sign on to view their grades and attendance records and other data We don't currently use that feature, so you don't need to check Publish to Portal. If we did use it and you check that, then parents and students would be able to see it when they log on. And then this little field right here is what we call a WYSIWYG. What you see is what you get. And you can add cool formatting, you can add pictures, you can add hyperlinks, you can bold things. And to show you some examples of what schools are doing, I can see all of the messages on my homepage, and this is what Crown Heights Middle created. They added a little picture, and they put a reminder to their teachers to start using check marks instead of P for marking a child present at point of attendance. A lot of schools use this as reminders. Attendance is due every day by X time. So it can be pretty good for that. All right, so that is the end of the presentation. Does anyone have any questions about what I covered or any other random IC questions?